and John with him. He was very troubled and deeply distressed. He said to them, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to death. He asked them to stay here and watch with him. His time was very near. This is where Jesus looked into the cup of God's wrath. Oh. And it overwhelmed him so badly that it almost killed him. He said, Abba, Father, all things are possible with you. Take this cup away from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. Let's face it, no one can look into that cup and take that cup. If it almost killed Jesus, it's certainly going to kill us. It's going to kill us. And you find that Matthew 20, 22, and 23. The time had came, Jesus was on his way walking to the cross to die. He was walking on the path called sorrowful, or way of suffering. He walked to the cross, breathing our name. For many months, perhaps even several years, there was a close fellowship between Jesus and his disciples who followed him during his earthly ministry. Judas ate with Jesus, talked with Jesus, walked with Jesus. He listened to Jesus preach. He saw Jesus perform countless miracles. He saw lives transformed. They were all together all the time. He was with him when Jesus fed the 5,000, Matthew 14, 13 through 21. And the 4,000, Matthew 15, 32 to 39. He saw the love that Jesus had for all people. Judas never believed in Jesus and was never cleansed of his sin. He was a thief. Unconfessed sin always opened the door to Satan power. John 12, 6. You can have an abundance. Where's she at? Here we go. You can have abundance or a lot of knowledge of who Jesus is and still reject him. And still reject him. This proves us today that some people require more than good teaching to be saved. Judas had the greatest teacher in the world, and yet he was still lost. He had the greatest light, and yet he was still lost. Satan sowed a seed in in Judas' heart, and then stepped back and watch. He said that. Step back and watch. After leaving Gethsemane, he was arrested. It was for our transgression that he was going to the cross. It was considered the most painful. It was so horrible. They beat him with a whip with metal or bone attached to it. He was beaten beyond recognition. He paid the price that our sin deserved. When they struck him on his back, it took away blood cancer and all kinds of cancer. When they struck him on his back, it took away tumors and arthritis and cleaned out our arteries. When they struck him on his back, it took away high blood pressure, diabetes, mental illness. When they struck him on his back, it took away dementia and Alzheimer's. When they struck him on his back, it took away all disease, germ, virus, and impurities. And by his stripes, we are healed. And when they put the crown on his head and they hid it away, all the sin poured. Oh, let me say that. I got excited. I'm sorry. When they put the crown on his head and hit it with the rod, the blood ran down his face. It took away all our sin, past, present, and the future. Jesus' blood